Before you ask the question, is it a good idea to ask permission? Just looks sort of like a stylistic, like,
Yeah.
um, can I just, do you mind if I ask you a few questions or?
Yeah. I'm going to solve it for you right now. Okay? Don't do that anymore. Because garbage, I'm not saying you're garbage, jeepers, creepers. You got a right cross that'll knock me unconscious. I'm not saying anything bad about you, okay? But that's a trick. That's a trick that's like, hey, do you mind if I ask you? It's like, where are we going with this? Like, it's just a no-win situation, right? So here's a better way. I get why you're saying that. You're saying, I want to say, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Or is it okay if I ask you a couple questions? Or can I ask you a couple questions? Because it might be a sensitive subject, right? It might be something that they're uncomfortable talking about. Here's a better way to soften that. We're going to put, straight out of the eastonuniversity.com portal, we're going to put a softener in front of it. And the softener is not, can I ask you a couple questions, okay? Which is a all or nothing request. They can say yes or they can say no. We don't like those types of things because when somebody goes no, you're like, dang it, that was my whole routine. What do I do now? You're just going to put a softener in front of it that goes just out of curiosity. Anytime I'm asking somebody a question where I might be a little bit uncomfortable asking it, by the way, uncomfortable questions will make you a millionaire. Uncomfortable questions are the best service you can ever provide to your clients. But if you put a softener in front of it, it's a lot easier to ask. Hey, let's say I'm talking to Tony Gomez, right? Hey, Tony, can I ask you a question? Tony goes, sure. What's your top line revenue? Right? Now he's not going to feel any better because and he's honestly going to get probably defensive before I say, but if I go, hey, Tony, just out of curiosity, what's your top line revenue? Right? 47 million. Right? Now, let's say I put a caboose on the end of that and I explain why I'm asking the question in the question. I explain why I'm asking the question in the question, and I put a softener on front of it. Almost impossible for Tony not to answer. Check this out. Softener, just out of curiosity. Question, what's your top line revenue? Why I'm asking the question, where do you want to be? Because I'm trying to find the gap. So that sounds like this. Hey, Tony, just out of curiosity, where are you at in terms of top line revenue? Where do you want to be? 47 million, we want to get to 65. How'd you come up with 65? Right? Or if I'm really feeling unconfident today, just out of curiosity, how'd you come up with 65 million? By the way, they're not counting how many times you said just out of curiosity. They don't even hear that you said it. It reflexively, though, puts their guard down and makes them answer the question, helps them answer the question, dare I say. Because when it's just out of curiosity, it's what? It's just out of curiosity, right? It's not an inquisition. It's not on the record. This is another, let me just bring up one little guy. You're like, God dang it. He's going on another sidebar tangent. I'm sorry, guys. Just one last sidebar tangent. This is why if I'm meeting with Dave Gasts in Dave's office or on the phone, by the way, Dave can tell the difference. This is why ultra high tech, okay? It's not the 16 version. It's not embedded with Chat GPT. It's a freaking legal pad and a pen. This is why I want to, when I'm talking to somebody, write notes on paper. Because if I go, hey, Dave, just out of curiosity, where are you at in terms of top line revenue? Where do you want to be? Oh, we're at 47 million. I'm writing down 47 million. And we want to get to 65. I wrote it down, okay? Shows that I listened. But the reason why I'm telling you this, guys, straight out of Easton University, by the way, the reason why I'm telling you this is if I introduce a laptop or an iPad into this situation and there is technology involved, and I say to Dave, even with a softener, even very skillfully, hey, Dave, just out of curiosity, where are you at in terms of top line revenue? Where do you want to be? Dave instantaneously, either consciously or subconsciously, goes, he's putting that into a computer. I'm going to get in trouble for telling him the numbers. I don't know where this is going. This is why you keep your, I don't care, guys. Shout out. I won't say his last name. Fine, I will. Mark Mandel, one of the worst salespeople I ever worked with. God bless him. Everybody was his dear friend. He had to have a dear friend connection to work with you. And he was so super proud of his gold MacBook, right? And I'm like, Mark, you're costing every meeting. He had to show off his technology. And he couldn't understand why nobody would tell him anything. I would, as soon as he left the room, I'd be like, hey guys, just out of curiosity, why are you looking to replace the relationship you have right now with Veradigm? Oh my God, let me tell you about it. When you say you're having problems with the reporting, can you give me a specific example? Right? Mark was there to give them a show off of his technology. Gosh darn it, there I went on a tangent. All right, so Derek, sorry. 10-minute answer to a 1-second question. Don't say, can I ask you a question? Instead, just say just out of curiosity. I'm not sure if it's for you, but if you work in sales and you absolutely positively have to double or triple the amount of money you're making in order to truly enjoy your life, click the link here. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University. It's the most effective sales coaching in the world. Click the link here, check it out. You're gonna see we'll give you access to an on-demand learning portal that's gonna give you video coaching with me on everything you need to know to double or triple your income, or even more. Everything from prospecting to closing to handling objections and complaints to building your personal network and self-confidence, but it doesn't stop there. Click the link here. You're gonna see that when you get a membership to Easton University, you're also gonna have the ability to do live coaching with me twice a week. You can ask me any questions. We can work through anything you're struggling with. I will be there with you every step of the way to help you double your income in sales right now. Click the link now. You're gonna see we've helped thousands of people just like you, and we have the video testimonials from them to prove it. Easton University is more than a learning portal. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Click the link now. I'll see you at Easton University.